Russian view of world news on the latest news channel. Watch the video to the end and subscribe. Further, only more interesting.
Это напоминает мне разговор в юридической консультации, когда бабушка приходит, говорит адвокату: имею ли я право? Он говорит: имеешь, бабушка. Она: ну нет, я хочу спросить, имею ли я право? Да имеешь же. Ну, могу я или нет? Нет, бабка, не можешь.
News of the week. Putin's grandmother's joke was no laughing matter. The events of 7 days made us think about the greed of officials. And so the house was completely ready. Gourd tried to enter it, but hit the ceiling with his knee and nearly brought down the entire structure. On TV last week we were told that an apartment of 11 square meters is a modern, comfortable housing that meets all human needs. Talk about greed. Cozy concrete boxes in the human rooms, as we were told, appeared solely because of the concern of the Russian construction complex about you and me. Modern solutions for space optimization allow, it turns out, to make the study bedroom convenient for solving all problems. You forgot to add that the kitchen is also here, that is, it is an office bedroom kitchen and even a little entrance hall. Fortunately, the toilet is still in a separate partition. Architects have studied whether it is convenient for a housewife to cook dinner and will bend down when washing clothes. Doesn't he bump your ass against the wall, in short? There is a legend, and maybe true, that when Khrushchev was designed, they took into account a very important aspect, whether it would be possible to take out a coffin with a body without tilting it. This is more honest in my opinion. But that is not the main concern. And the fact that citizens cannot afford to buy housing. Expensive. And here is such a gift, minus 11 meters in just 3.5 million. The construction complex is building 2 identical houses. Crushed stone there, concrete, bricks, plumbing, wiring, cladding, paint, windows and everything else are the same. They are standing across the road, one in one region, the other in another. The price of apartments varies by half. Is this an invisible hand of the market deciding, or someone's exorbitant greed? In the next house, apartments are sold at half the price, too, not at a loss. At a dinner at the Guggenheim Foundation, a non-profit organization supporting contemporary art, in Venice, the president of a major Russian construction corporation lost an argument to an art critic. Our builder began to claim that he was the richest in the hall. The art critic suggested arguing. The builder bet $1 million and lost because he did not notice a sheikh from Abu Dhabi in the hall. Think about the subject of the dispute and its amount. Just not for long, otherwise the doshirak will cool. After all, if you use cold doshirak, then you will not get sick for long. And with medicine we have continuous riddles. President Vladimir Putin even held a state council on healthcare during the week. Probably trying to figure it out. I wonder if it worked out or not. Because in the morning before the meeting of the State Council, the media, with reference to the certificate of the Ministry of Health, reported that the number of doctors in Russia decreased in 54 regions. In the afternoon, the Ministry of Health denied the abbreviation, Data whose authenticity was originally verified must be clarified due to a technical error. Cool wording, huh? The data is genuine but erroneous. By evening, the ministry clarified, all the same, the number was reduced. But, they say, not so fatal. In Croatia, by no means 59%, but 15 people. This is a normal mistake. But this is money, the rates of doctors, equipment, jobs. And someone before them is very greedy. Well, 30 million, Russia will not become poor. Bring paper for signature minus 3 billion work. I got very angry. 300 million had to be issued. This is Putin at a meeting with social activists in the Kaliningrad region that told us how our project costs are changing. Also, probably at first the data, 30 million, were genuine, but erroneous. Greed was not taken into account. Let's get back to medicine. More quotes from this week. Until 2008, as a result of national projects, a significant breakthrough was made in medicine at the initial level, said Dmitry Peskov, and added that the system is simply not so debugged and there is no necessary level. The theme has not been solved for years. The modernization of clinics, district hospitals, which today are in poor, if not terrible condition, said Finance Minister Anton Siluanov. No one has touched systemic infrastructure since the late 1950s, said Minister of Health Veronika Skvortsova. Of course, in many regions, optimization was, frankly, unsuccessful, said Deputy Prime Minister Golikova. Here's how to figure it out. Was there a significant breakthrough on the national project or not? Money definitely gave. And why then nobody touched the infrastructure? Did you give money for optimization? Then who is responsible for frankly, unsuccessfully? Where is the money? Oh yes, Medvedev explained a couple of weeks ago, they kind of left. One piece of news this week seemed good. The head of Roscosmos, Dmitry Rogozin, said he would dismiss all parasite employees who were not related to the production process. He added that only the general director of this state corporation may not have a specialized education, and the rest are required. But then who is the parasite employee? And for whom, then, on the site of an optimized space plant is a space office skyscraper being built? By the way, about education. Authorities hit the plug. Vladimir Putin predicted a lack of qualified personnel in Russia. But how to prepare such personnel if it is dangerous? Why? Let us return to the book about the vegetable revolution. Cipollino and Cherry sit together on the same desk and learn arithmetic, grammar, geography, history and all other subjects that you need to know well to defend themselves from all kinds of rogues and oppressors and keep them away from their native country. While it is not possible to defend and keep away. So far it turns out like in a joke told by the president. very accurately reflecting our life if you think about it, and therefore scary. Grandmother comes to the legal consultation and says, "Do I have a right?" "You have it, grandmother." "Can I?" "No, you cannot." "Go, godfather pumpkin, into your loafer, pour boiling water over the doshirak. The greedy ones will take care of you."